So in this video we'll be looking at how to find the quadratic equation if you know the roots. That means if you know the solution of a quadratic equation, you should be able to get the quadratic equation back. So that is what we want to do in this video. So if we have a quadratic equation whose roots are -2 and 4, that means when you solve the quadratic equation, what you obtain is 2 and -2 and 4. That's the meaning. So what I'm trying to say is, we are saying that you obtain x to be equals to -2, or you obtain x to be equals to 4 when you solve the quadratic equation. That's the meaning. If the roots are -2 and 4, it means when you solve the quadratic equation, what you obtain is -2 or 4. So it's the quadratic equation we want to obtain here. So how do we do that? So we just go back in a backward way. So we move this one here and we move this one here. You can use any letter. So here I'm using x. So if I move -2 here, I will have x plus 2 equals to, nothing is here again, is 0. Or if I move 4 here, I will have x minus 4. You know, 4 is the same thing as plus 4. So when you move that plus 4, it will give you -4 equals to 0. So you now combine these two together in a bracket. So we have x plus 2. Then the second one is x minus 4. X minus 4. Everything into bracket equals to 0. Are you with me? So we have two brackets we want to open here. So we take the bracket. The first one here is x. So x will multiply everything here. So we split this one. The first one is x plus 2. We can split it. So this x, we have a bracket. The second one with it is plus 2. So plus 2. Then we have another bracket equals to 0. So we have splitted the first one, which is x plus 2. So I have x here, I have plus 2 here. So what will now be inside this bracket is this x minus 4. So we have x minus 4 here. Then we also have x minus 4 here. So when you open this bracket, now, x times x, this is how to open two brackets. That's what I've demonstrated here. We have two brackets, so if you want to open them, you split it like this. So x times x will give us x squared. X times -4, you have -4x. X plus 2 times x. So we are done with the first bracket. Second one, plus 2 times x will give us plus 2x. Plus this plus sign times this minus. Plus times minus, we have minus. 2 times 4, we have 8 equals to 0. Then this and these are like terms. -4x plus 2x, they are like terms. So -4x plus 2x, that's like -4 plus 2. -4 plus 2 will give us -2. So this will give us x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation that is required. Do you understand that? Now let's take the second example here. 7/3 and 8. 7/3 and 8. So the roots are 7/3 and 8. 7/3 and 8. So this means when you solve the quadratic equation, you have this. So we have, so that means x, if these are the roots, that means that x is 7/3 or x is 8. Do you get that? Since this is a fraction, we can cross multiply this. So when you cross multiply this, 3 will multiply x. We have 3x equals to 7 or x equals to 8. So we shift this 8 here, we shift this 7 here. So we have, it is plus 7 here. When we shift it, it becomes minus 7 equals to 0 or x, here we have 8 or plus 8. So when you shift it, it becomes minus 8 equals to 0. Then we combine these two together. We combine them together. We are going to have 3x minus 7 x minus 8. So we have two brackets here. In the last example, I showed you how to open two brackets. So we open two brackets here again. So we are splitting this one. So we split the 3x, open bracket, minus 7 is the second one there. We open the bracket. So what will now be inside the bracket is the second one. It will be this one that will go into the bracket. So here we have x minus 8, and here we also have x minus 8. So we open the bracket here now. 3x times x will give us 3x squared minus, there is no sign at the front here, 3x times 8, that will give us what? Minus 24x. This is minus 7 times x will give us minus 7x. This one is minus, this is minus. Minus times minus, that will give us plus. 5 times 8, it will give us, 5 times 8 will give us 56 equals to 0. This and these are like terms. They both have xx and not x squared. So we have minus 24x minus 7x. That's like minus 24 minus 7. That will give us minus 31. So this is 3x squared minus 31x plus 56 equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Thank you.